If you're watching this video, it's probably because you are ready to kill the version of yourself that brought you to where you are right now. In my lifetime, I probably killed so many different versions of myself. I was vegan, right? Then I went to vegetarian, then I went to pescatarian, then now I eat whatever the heck I want, right? And each time I transitioned into a different diet, right? It was like killing a new version of myself, but also opening doors to like new versions of who I can become as a person. And a lot of the times, a lot of people get stuck in their old ways. We see it with the old generation. We see it with our grandparents, right? You'll realize that the reason why they stop growing, and you notice that they just have like this sternness about themselves. You'll notice that people who get too attached to the person that they are, they lose the sense of growth. They lose that ability to adapt and learn about new things because they get too attached to who they believe they already are once you reach a certain age. But in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what technique I used to pretty much kill my current self, right? To become a better version, to unlock new levels, to opening my mind, achieving new things. Also, one thing I noticed with myself is on the fitness journey especially, sometimes I do get comfortable because I've achieved a certain type of physique that it's just like, damn, I'm pretty content with my physique right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna completely be honest. I'm really content with the physique I got, but I know there's levels to this shit, right? I was in Bali not too long ago, 3-4 months ago, and guys over there are just built different. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's levels to this shit, and I know I can be better than the person that I am right now. And the truth is, comfort is the biggest killer of all growth. Comfort and contentment. You never want to be content. It might sound super toxic, but I'm telling you right now, you never want to be content. Contentment is gonna make you stay where you are forever. That girlfriend you've been with for the past 4 years, I'm not saying ditch her, right? But if you've only been with one girl your entire life, you're not gonna know that there's so much other opportunities out there in the world, so many different things you can experience, right? Now, if she's a God-fearing woman and she's helping you build and all that, by all means, stay with her. But if you are single, I'm telling you right now, you should be, this may sound kind of toxic, but honestly, you should be experimenting. You should be experimenting with what woman suits you and your personality, right? Especially when you're young, you don't want to get attached right away. You want to make sure you find a woman that suits you. So with that being said, if you're living the same version of yourself and you feel like you're in a constant cycle of contentment and you just feel like you're not really growing, I'm going to introduce you to this concept called misogi. And misogi is pretty essentially, it's a Japanese concept of where you put yourself through something mentally and physically challenging to a point you literally just completely reinvent yourself. Like, for example, it could either be a high rocks, it could be a marathon, it could be hitting your first 10K month online, it could be posting consistently for a year, it could literally be anything that is hard and mentally challenging, right? This is what's gonna reinvent yourself, and this is what I've used time and time again to literally change the person that I currently am. If you were to watch my videos 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I'm a completely different person. Sometimes I look back and I'm just like, I feel cringe watching it because it's just like, damn, I used to think like that, right? I used to be like that. Like, I just look at myself back then, and I know I'm probably gonna look at this same video in the next 3 years and be like, damn, there's so much shit I could have learned, you know. But this is the beauty of the journey. This is why you gotta document. You feel me? But with that being said, Misogi is a Japanese concept of where you do something mentally and physically challenging to the point you reinvent yourself. This concept right here is gonna help you literally kill your current version, right? If you are tired of who you are right now, sign up for a marathon. Do something so hard. Sign up for an Ironman. For me, for example, I'm gonna sign up for a marathon by October. I'm already doing Toronto's High Rocks. This will be my second High Rocks, but I'm gonna be doing my first ever marathon. A lot of people don't even want to do it, right? I'm doing it for myself. I'm not even doing it for no PB or certain pace. Like, I don't care about a number. I'm doing it to literally reinvent myself and know that I'm capable of doing something. I'm capable of doing something that I never was capable of, right? Last year, I did my first ever freaking 10K. No, actually not lying. Yeah, last year I did my first 10K race. 10K was completely crazy to me, right? But I stayed consistent. I stayed running weekly, right? Now, a 10K is like a 5K to me. I'm now trying to make the half marathons like my new 5Ks. That's what I'm currently working towards. But the only way to get there is if you consistently put in the work and if you consistently put in the pain, right? Also, another thing, if you want to literally reinvent yourself, you got to go outside your comfort zone. Change your environment. Solo travel, right? In every country I've been to, I've realized and unlocked literally a new version of myself. I've learned so much about myself, probably the most in 4 months solo traveling the world. Like Costa Rica, I was there for an entire month, didn't know how to speak Spanish. Now, yo sé hablo poquito español, pero no mucho. Yo tengo mucho novias, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, travel more. You want to travel more because it helps expand your mind, and it also reinvents the way you kind of look at the world. Like, you look through the world and through a bigger lens when you travel more, right? When you live in Toronto and you live in the city and you just see the same people, you go to the same stores, you see only in one lens. But when you travel, you get literally different lenses from different islands, different countries, this and that. Now you got a wider range of just like, you can relate to a lot more things now, right? That can open doors to bigger opportunities. So if you want to reinvent yourself, right, and figure out who you are behind all the indoctrination, all the conditioning that you were brought up with, go to a country where you don't know nobody. That's where you'll find who you really are. And that's what helped me discover who I am internally and who I want to become in the future, right? And that was only through solo traveling. That's the only way you can do that, is by doing the inner work and traveling to a different country, right? Now, with that being said, if you are tired of your old self, right, and if you want to, you know what I'm saying, level up your physique, the link to my coaching is down below. I will literally give you one-on-one weekly check-ins, daily accountability, workout plan, meal plan, you know what I'm saying, all of that good stuff. But with that being said, I love y'all. Follow me on Instagram too, Jalen Lee with 3 E's, right? I love y'all. We out. Peace.